Hello, I am with L.P.McCowan, photographer, author, poet, and we're doing a different kind of Meet the Artist today while we're out and about. Lynette, would you tell, so we don't get hit, would you tell people the first thing that you released? What's the first creative release?
Love Nothing Pretty, Prose and Photos.
Okay.
It's a book that is a compilation of 3 different poems that I wrote with photos that were inspired by the poems.
Photos inspired by the I'm tongue-tied. Photos. I get tongue-tied.
It might not be the best way to explain it. I don't know that the photos were inspired by the poems, but when I looked at the photos and I was putting together the book, it fit.
Okay. It creatively flowed.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you have a print. I'm not sure what to call that. A framed canvas print.
Yes.
Called Love.
Mm-hmm.
And one titled Pretty.
Yes.
I guess they're both titled. One's titled Love, one's titled Pretty. And they have photos on them.
Yes.
And tell us about the first one that you released.
Pretty was a poem that I wrote a few years ago. And it's just, it started out as really just me venting.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
But really just thinking about how what we think of as pretty is what we find to be pleasing to the eye, or something that is easy to look at, whether it be a flower or an item, article of clothing, or even a system, a way of doing things.
Mm-hmm.
And just because something is pleasing or easy to look at, doesn't necessarily, my argument is, doesn't necessarily make it pretty.
Oh,
but also,
okay.
What lies underneath, what is its purpose, what is its value, that to me is what truly makes something pretty.
Oh, that's the value. That's an interesting way. That's interesting. That's very interesting. And so then Pretty was next, or the book?
Well, the book came later, after I had thought about how am I going to publish some of my writing, and the poems I already had written.
Go this way. I don't know what they're doing. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Sorry.
The poems were written at different times, but I decided to put them together in one book so that I could publish them. And I also wanted to publish some of my photos. And they just fit. The poems and the photos just kind of fit together.
So in the holding place, we have the canvas print titled Love, the canvas print titled Pretty, in the book Love Nothing. An interview. Hi. funny. Oh, we just saw some people we know. So, that's funny. That is too funny. Okay, where were we? Besides running into people we know. So, what we have in the holding place. So we have the 2 prints, and we have the book, Love, Nothing, Pretty, Prose, and Photos. And Lynette knows I worked very, very hard not to mess up the title of her book.
Yes, you did. You got it perfect.
So what would you say to someone who is thinking about putting their creativity out in the world?
I would say, just do it. I mean, find the best venue for your creativity, how you're going to release it, whether it be a blog, a vlog, website, however you need to release it. Go ahead and release it. Don't hold it in, because you never know how it might benefit someone else. And also, just letting it out there was a very freeing experience for me.
So what was the experience that made you just let it out there, as you say?
Knowing other people that had published work, knowing other people that were, creative and shared their work with me, that inspired me also to move forward and not just hold it in, to be creative with a purpose, so to speak.
Creative with a purpose. So what would you say your purpose is? Could you share that with us? Or
I don't know that I could put it into words, but to help others in every way that I can.
To help them by being an example, it sounds.
Yeah, be an example. Not that I'm the greatest example.
But you've done it. You've done it.
I have done it. Don't just sit back and dream about doing it. That's what I did for a long time. Think about doing it. Plan about how to do it. Actually follow through what your idea is. And just do it.
And just do it. Like Nike. Just do it.
No copyright infringement intended.
And that is important when one authors something or takes photos or any of that they respect the process. And it sounds like you put effort into learning, and it didn't stop you. You didn't get discouraged from all of the things that you need to do in terms of copyright and actually putting the pictures into print in a book format, and your prints on canvas and getting them framed. And so I know that there was a lot of hard work involved, and I just would like to congratulate you, on having Love in print as a piece of art, Pretty in print as a piece of art, and that's prose and photos, and having your book out, Love, Nothing, Pretty, prose and photos, and she is helping me to say it properly. So we thank you, L.P.McCowan, and thanks for encouraging others to put their creativity out there also.